Hi everyone. So today we started with in the ebook 4-2B, and we used tiles to build to see if we could build a rectangle with 6x squared plus 7x plus 2. So in your notebook, write that down for 2B. Let's see, 6x squared plus 7x plus 2. So I'm going to work this out with you. Okay, and if you look at 4-1, so this is 4.1.1 in the ebook, and the tiles, there's a link to the tiles in that first problem. You can also get to it by just if you're on the ebook and you're looking at the whole entire screen, right here there's a link to get to the tiles. Okay, I kind of like to use this button right here and clean it up, and okay, so we've got 6x squared. Let's see, I'm going to write it on the screen just so we have it. Plus 7x plus 2. That's what we're working with. So I'm going to get 6 of these. There's my 6x squared tiles. Oops. And then I'm going to get 7x tiles. These are my x tiles. And I'm kind of seeing I can already put these here. Let's see, 7x tiles. There's 6. And then 2 unit tiles. So I need 2 of these. And I'm making a rectangle with these. So let's see, I'm going to move these guys over here. And then bring this over here. Let's see, 6, 7. How do I make a rectangle with these? 6x squared plus 7x plus 2. This. Oh, I could just keep these here, huh? Oh wait, that doesn't work. Oh, I've only got 6 of those. I need one more. Is this going to work? Move this over here. There we go. Okay, so you're making a rectangle with those tiles, and I recommend you actually do this. We're not going to continue to do this past this lesson unless you want me to, but it's good to have that visual for using the tiles. And then if you go to the main Schoology page and go to that purple folder, resource pages, there's a page that says tiles with dimensions. That has all of the tiles and the length and width for each one. So I'm going to use this to show you how to get the length and the width for this rectangle. So that means I need the length of this tile right here, which is the x squared tile. So I'm going to look at that tile, and I see that the length is x and the width is x. So that means that this is x right here, and this is x right here, This must be X right here. This is X right here, this one. And then this is X right here, right here. Okay, and then I just need the length of the short side of that X tile, which that length is 1. The short side is 1, the longer side is X. 1 times X is X. So this would be a 1, and this would be a 1, and this would be a 1. So for the warm-up, I asked people to type in the product, the area as a product, using this diagram. So you could pause the video and try it and then see if you get it right. So if you're going to do that, which I recommend you do, pause the video now. So the length, go ahead and pause it and then come back and check. Okay, so hopefully you tried it. The length would be 2x plus 1, because this length would be x plus 1, and then the width would be x plus x plus x plus 1, which would be 3x plus 2. So that's what you would type in the first screen on the Desmos activity to get these points. Okay, and then we looked at these other questions, x squared plus 4x plus 1. If we try to build that with tiles, x squared plus 4x plus 1. Okay, I'm going to get x squared, and I'm going to get 4x tiles, and I'm going to get 1 unit tile. If I try to make a rectangle with these, it's impossible. I cannot make a rectangle. And that's because quadratic expressions cannot always be factored using this method. There's other methods that we're going to use. So this one is actually, part C is not possible. D is possible. And D was our check-in. So let's write this one in your notebook. Okay, I'm going to get those tiles, and I'd like you to do this with me. Don't just watch me do it. And I'm just closing it out and starting it over. So let's see, I need 2 of these, 2 XY tiles. Let me write that on the screen so we have it right there on the screen. Okay, so this is our sum, the area as a sum, and we're going to try and make a rectangle with 2 XY tiles, with these 2, and then we're going to get 6 X tiles, and then we're going to get a Y squared tile, and then we're going to get 3 Y tiles. Okay, so I'm going to get all of those tiles and try to make a rectangle. There's my 6 X tiles. Here's my Y squared tile. And then here's my 3 Y tiles. Okay, so there's more than one way to do this. Angel is our rectangle expert. He keeps getting them before anybody else. He's doing a really nice job. Let's see, we gotta make a rectangle. Okay, I think these have to go over here. And let's see if I bring this over here and then just do this. Is this gonna work? Oh, you know what? I think these have to go here. Okay, so there's the rectangle, and I'm going to do the same process. I'm going to find the length and the width. That's the check-in. So I'm going to use this document here to help me figure out the length and width of all of these tiles. Let's see if I can kind of... Okay, so I need the length of this y squared tile. So as you can see right here, that's going to be y. So I'm going to put a y right here. So that length right there is y. Oops, I keep clicking on that. That width is y. So this is y. Okay, and then for the XY tile, the XY green XY rectangle, the short side is X, the long side is Y. So this is the short side, this is going to be X. So then this would also be X. And then for that purple rectangle, the short side is 1, the long side is Y. So this would be a 1, this would be a 1, and this would be a 1. So for our check-in, we wrote the area as a product. So we did the length times the width. So I'd like you to try that out. Try writing the length using this side. And then try writing the width using this side. That is the check-in. Please enter that into the second screen on Desmos. And I recommend you pause the video here, write your answer, and then check and see if you got it right. Okay, so the length, this would be y plus x, which would be y plus 2x. And then the width would be y plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, which would be y plus 3. So for the check-in, you should have this as an answer. Okay, and then we moved on to the next question, 4-3. Now from here on out, we're probably not going to use tiles. We can, but it's best if we try to move away from them. So I would like you to draw this one in your notebook. You have 4-3A. We've got an area model. This is the exit. And we could build this with tiles, but we tried to do it without using tiles. So we said, okay, let's start with 6x squared. What could I multiply to get 6x squared? And I believe it was Tony, he figured out 2x times 3x is 6x squared. And then we said, well, can you put 2x here and 3x here, or does it have to be 3x down here and 2x up here? And the 2x has to go here because, okay, I'm going to also write the 2x over here. This length and this length are the same. So 2x is a factor not just of 6x squared, it's also a factor of 2x. So I put 2x here just to help you kind of visualize, okay, now you're going to find this missing piece. So we said 2x times what is 2x? And Brandon said 1, and that was correct. So now we said, okay, the 3x goes here because it's a factor of 6x squared. It's also a factor of 15x. So we said 3x, you could put the 3x here if it helps. 3x has to go here because it's a factor of every term on that row. 2x is a factor of every term in that column. So it couldn't be reversed if the 15x is here, which that's how they gave it to us in the book. Okay, so then we just said 3x times what is 15x, and that is 5. And then the exit, so we wrote the area as a sum, and then we wrote the area as a product, and the exit was to write the area as a product without me helping. So the sum, the area as a sum would be 6x squared. That's just saying what tiles are there. Now there's 15x tiles and 2x tiles. I can put those together. That's 17x. Combine those together plus 5. So that was the sum, and then the product was the exit. So you're going to put this into the Desmos activity for your third screen, and I will check and see if you got it right.